One time for my LA sisters. One time for my LA hoes. Lame. Everybody say it. I can't say that part. Anyway, don't save
What's up,
her.
everyone?
She don't want to be saved. What's up, guys?
Yep.
I see Black in the chat has weighed in on the J. Cole situation, to which Josh asked, there's a J. Cole situation? So
I'm not even
apparently,
looking at that.
I forget what the song track is specifically, but Kendrick Lamar dropped a verse on a Future song that basically dissed Drake and J. Cole. And like those three are like considered like the biggest like OGs of the game right now. Or maybe not OGs, but the GOATs. And then J. Cole responded with like a whole track, a whole diss track. I think it's like something like 5 minutes long or something, dissing Kendrick. And then J. Cole went in like onto stage like during one of his tours, and then like publicly apologized for dissing Kendrick Lamar. So then everybody is like kind of clowning up. Well, there's like mixed opinions. Like some people are like, dude, come on, it's a rap beef. Like you can't go in like that and then just apologize.
Yeah, true.
But I don't know, like listening to his apology, it's like it seemed like genuine. He was just like, yeah, like I mean, I feel like it's just kind of corny and like rap beef is just kind of dumb. And if it's carried out, it could be like dangerous. Like some people have died over rap beef, so he's like,
Yeah,
stupid.
it's true.
But yeah, I
Here's
don't
an
know.
idea. Set your egos aside and stop fucking dissing each other.
What's up? You sound fire. Yeah,
You
I
got
mean,
nothing else to talk about?
yeah,
Nothing?
it could be like a friendly competition thing. Like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
listening to Kendrick's verse, I think it was like I don't think he took it too seriously and was like just like saying like, oh, I'm the top guy, you know, whatever. Um, but like J. Cole, like I didn't listen to all of it because quite frankly, I think J. Cole's wasn't as good. But he was like saying shit, and I think it was what he said that in his apology, like that he didn't really mean. Like he was saying stuff like, "Oh, Kendrick's discography, like it's kind of trash. Like the first one was okay, the second one was kind of bad." But it's like, really, J. Cole? Nah, it wasn't. Like Kendrick's discography is really good. So it's just like
Yeah.
just saying shit that wasn't true just because of the rap beef and stuff like that. So. Yeah. But I digress.
Sure.
Anyways, just thought
Anyways,
we'd let you in. But what's up, guys?
fuck all of that. Welcome back, everyone.
Yep.
It's Fast Track Feedback Fridays, where we're not just dissing each other for no reason, and we give you detailed feedback on music. We're not going to diss your music. We're actually going to tell you how to make it better.
I might diss it.
We might also diss it, yes, but then we'll try to tell you how to make it better. One of the things that kind of sets us apart from other streams is that we try to be as helpful as possible. We're not just going to like listen to your track and say, nah, that's
Yo,
whack,
this
and
shit
then move to
ass.
the
Yeah.
next thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Smell like booty in here. No, I'm just kidding.
so yeah, that's what we're here for. And get some fire and Black. What up? Welcome. Good to see you. Anybody else who's in the chat, say hi. And we've got a shortened stream today. We've got time for only a few tracks. We've got 3 listed there, and hopefully we'll get through that.
Yeah, it looks like the first track might be. Well, it might be a track that we would diss, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, let's see if so. We'll push this live and let's see what shows up on the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if that's correct, this might be a very short track.
Yeah. So 1017 Anixa. I don't know if you're here now. I think this is a submission from last week, but it looks like your track is about 2 seconds long in actuality, but the whole thing is 1 minute. So I don't know.
It's like
Maybe you
maybe
trolled.
all of the
Yeah.
layers were muted or something except for one.
Right. So I mean, we'll listen to it and I don't know, give feedback to it, but it might just be a lost cause. And if you come back, like we can, save your spot, I guess. But yeah, this shit it's like 1 second long. So I guess we could just listen to it. You ready?
Yeah, let's play it.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Yep, that's it.
Your track.
All right. Let's do it.
There's something in the middle that I didn't catch.
Yeah. I think I got.
It's just from there.
Wait, what
Oh
happened?
yeah.
You just played it.
Oh, I'll play it again.
Black Habit. Yeah, run that shit back. We got a 3P encore in here.
Anybody want to sample this?
Black Havoc. That's Antoine, right? What's up, Antoine?
Yep. What up, Tuan? Send us some stuff. We don't have a lot of time today, but if you do send something through and well, if you tip, you'll get to the front. But yeah, been
Okay.
wondering what you've been working on.
Yeah, so this obviously we can't really rate it, so I guess we'll just
Yeah.
RIP. Oh wait, I meant to publish this. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Oh, are we doing our scores?
No, we could just skip
You
it.
did publish it.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I don't think we can really do any review scores on this. So let's just mark it as reviewed, I guess, right?
yeah. Let's do that. Sorry,
Okay.
Onyxa. Wah wah.
Send us something else when you
Yeah,
come back.
yeah. Send us the actual track, please.
All right.
Okay, Isam, you're
Isam,
next.
you're up. Isam, that's probably more correct than what I said.
Isam Fire. What's up,
Yep.
Isam? He's in the chat.
Some fire.
Oh,
Nice.
that's what it is. It's some fire. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
You should push it
Maybe his
live.
name is Isam too, though.
It might be. Deep Kiss. Their role includes songwriter, composer. Track genre is EDM, techno, and the track description is almost done. Okay, we'll be the judge about that. Okay, no, I'm just kidding.
Sweet.
Isam, let us know about anything you want us to listen for in particular, or if you just want to say more about the track. But let's listen to it.
Let's do it.
Deep Kiss. 3, 2, 1. Oh, hold on. It didn't start at the beginning here. Oops. There we go. That's dope. Sounds like old techno.
Yeah.
I would not say this is well. I mean EDM technically, sure, but just for that term, I feel like
Ooh, I like that. Wide too.
you not get you get every single one. Like one of those tempos, like
Deeper than deep. Deeper than deep. Deeper than deep.
that love it. Little guys.
I like that kick snare thing.
There, what?
Clap, yeah.
vocal samples are just a little cheesy,
Yeah,
but it has a charm to it.
Deeper than
yeah, it
deep.
does.
Like even that, like that. What emotion is that?
Deeper than deep. Deeper, deeper.
I think you described it in the chat. That's what emotion it is.
That's true. I
That
like
must run a little
driving
bit.
bass.
Yeah, it's cool bass. That's cheesy to me. Mine.
The deep kiss.
No, the like they accelerate.
I love techno. Techno.
I always think that lovin' is like a little dragging. I always think that lovin', like ever since the first time I heard the lovin', it feels like it's too like slow. It's like dragging.
Oh, I thought it was kind of supposed to be like that. Like it's sort of
Yeah.
makes it different from the other phrases. Kind of like drives you towards the next phrase. It makes you want it to keep going. So it kind of corrects its like offness. It's like dissonance and resolve. But I don't know.
Mhm. To you, it might. To me,
Um,
it sounds off.
sure.
But dude,
Yeah, and it could be also that you're used to like tracking stuff in and trying to not make things off and focusing on that part
mm,
versus like, it's all stylistic too. But
for sure.
anyways, what are your first impressions?
Yeah, this has like, and he said it too. This is old style techno. It gives me that vibe. There's like parts of it where I really like the just driving big bass line that's happening, and I could just kind of zone out to this. Um, but immediately I'm juxtaposing it to where I think, um, like old techno, like some examples that I think really do a great job with what is trying to be done here, at least in my perception. So we talked about like the phrases here where it's like lovin', lovin', I love techno, deep kiss, deeper than deep. Some of them are just like kind of funny and like
Yeah.
in a kind of corny way, and they could be like, I don't know, they give me a smile, but it's like, would I take this as seriously as like something like the push me and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction, and like that, like then that song is an old style techno song. There's some cheesy sounds to it for sure, but like an unforgettable vocal line there. They juxtapose it with a melody, or not juxtapose it. I should stop using that word. They like overlap it with a melody that's catchy, and then like the main like thumping of it, that like it's just iconic, right? It might be hard to compare it to something like that. Like that song is like a classic, I guess, in terms of techno. Um, but yeah, like that's an example where I think it has it all, and I would try to put this song in that valley, and it's like, or that lane perhaps. And that's where I kind of see this song lacks a little bit. Like I think it drives well and it's very danceable for a techno song, which is good. Um, it has like somewhat like I think his vision was realized, like, oh, it's an old style techno song, so like some of the cheesier sounds, like synth sounds, as well as the vocals, were there. But in terms of like stickiness and how much I want to listen to this again, there's the Apple stuff. Um,
You should disable that probably.
no, no, it's fine. I could do.
It
I should
seems
have done
never
this.
useful.
I should have
Yeah,
done
that
this
one's
during
fun.
the. I should have done this during that song for sure.
Yeah,
But
darn.
yeah, sorry. I guess we'll run it back later. But yeah, it's just like, I just think this song, I think, lacks that kind of melodic uh catchiness and earworminess that makes me want to actually run this back. It was like a
Yeah.
fun time while it was on, but I probably wouldn't seek it back to play it again, you know. So that's my first impressions vibes. What about you?
Yeah, those are good call outs.
Wally.
Yeah, Welly, what's up? I think and let me actually just do another call out here. So Twan, thanks for submitting we got yours there. Just a heads up, you guys can see it in the queue on your side, but we've got less room than usual in this stream. We only have like 25 more minutes or so,
Yeah.
because we have personal commitments. And next week and the week after, we won't be streaming because of personal commitments.
Oh
So
shit.
yeah, so we're kind of fucked, but it's all good. We've not had many breaks this spring or since like the new year, really. So
Yeah.
guess they're just stacking up now, and then we'll hopefully be back for many more weeks in a row after that. But
Yeah. I'll be
just a heads up,
yeah. I'll be
yeah.
singing in a
Anybody who
choir
wants
tonight,
to,
and then Josh, what? You're on vacation?
yeah. Well, we don't want to dox ourselves, so I didn't say it, but I guess we're doxed now. So
Oh, you don't have to know where they're going. Josh will be
yeah,
here
whatever.
at this time.
I will be at home. It's all good. But
Yeah,
anyways, yeah. So we
I'll take it.
have room for like
Thanks, Mom.
two tracks more, maybe. So if anybody wants to be in today, I'd say that the queue is a pretty good indicator of who will get reviewed. If you want to be reviewed, you always have the option to tip $5. If not, we'll review you when we're back. But also, you can swap out your track later if you want something new reviewed. So yeah, sorry for the inconvenience, but life happens.
Indeedo. Cool.
So
That being
yeah,
said, we
but
can get through this. These
yeah,
vibes.
so I don't know. I mean, overall, like both sound wise and artwork wise, the aesthetic that I get from this is like 2000s family video.
Family video. What kind of family video
Yeah,
you
or
got
like
put together?
Blockbuster. It's like that font from back then, like the
Sure.
graphics, like the image looks a little bit like that. Like the sounds are kind of like buzzy, older, like early digital synth type stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel like
the
I'd
whole
hear this in like a
like
racing video game or something in an
yeah,
arcade.
or like from a game back then or something. Like maybe that's
Yeah.
what that's reminding me of, like a video game or like some sort of movie cover from like back then or something.
Mhm.
Um, but it very much doesn't give me modern vibes, which is fine. Um, I think like I had a little bit of apprehension about the buzziness of some of the synths. Like
Oh
they're
yeah.
just like, pleasing, but they're a little bit like nostalgic and kind of charming.
Yeah.
And I think overall it does come together pretty well to paint a specific era or sound or whatever. And it's pretty danceable. Like it's got a good groove throughout. I think it manages to keep things pretty interesting. I think by the end, like once we get up to 5 minutes, it starts to get a little bit old. But overall, it's like pretty well constructed. Pretty well like mixed. I think there's some really good percussive parts in there, and things are wide when they need to be and sort of straight up down the middle and punchy when they need to be. So overall, like a pretty well-rounded package, but definitely comes together to sound like a little bit 20 years ago. Not to say it's a bad thing. It's just the aesthetic that it's sort of is coming across.
Mhm.
But yeah, do we want to give scores for vibes?
Yeah. Let's do it. Hey, I think some of the. I guess we'll go into that in content. I have my score. Do you?
Yeah, I do.
3, 2, 1. Boo. Oh yeah.
Really?
There you go.
Yeah,
I was almost gonna be a 69 because this track kind of goes for it, but
I think
it's a
part of
little.
this is like this isn't totally my genre, and I'm like I could see someone I guess liking this if they're into this genre, but I
I had
personally, to
yeah,
be honest, wouldn't like listen to this. Probably, I'd be like,
bro.
sounds a little dated. Like
Yeah,
goes on for a
I
long time.
I have like a very soft spot for Dance Dance Revolution songs, which has a lot of techno and like the
Yeah,
for me, what it definitely like the thumping beats got to be there, but just these unforgettable melodies and synths is like what I love for that genre, and it kind of goes into the content here and what you said also. Like the synths were very buzzy, like so much so there was so much distortion where the fundamental was just kind of gone. So I didn't really get. I know that there was some sort of melody happening, but it just was kind of overshadowed with how distorted the synths were. And I felt like for me personally, that would be something I would tune. Like I would be like, hey, let's dial that back a little bit. Let's work on the melody, the catchiness of it. Um, they felt more like percussive elements. So it was just a bunch of percussive elements with no melody,
yeah, yeah.
and
That's
like
true.
that's what um, that's what my perception of it was. Um, yeah. Otherwise, though, like the percussion sounded good. It gave me the old feel and vibe, which I think they were going for. So that makes sense. Just no melody, and for 5.5 minutes, it was still danceable, and I was able to like bounce my head and stuff. Has a nice thumping sound to it, but nothing too memorable, I would say. So if I were to give you feedback going forward on your next releases, it's like think about having people want to come back to it. You know, so I think that's what I have to say about content. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, that's I think what I'd say too is agree that it's a lot of good percussive elements, but just like making it worth listening to the whole time. Like I think you've got good variation in the sort of foundation of the track, but yeah, melodically, I don't know if there's much of a sticking point,
Mhm.
which can be the difference between it sounding like a track that somebody just made that's on the internet versus a track that's like somebody made is on the internet and is really worth listening to, and you want to
Yeah,
like put it in your library and it's like a special track. So you got to
yeah,
find a way to like relate to that human trait where people want like a voice, like not like a voice like the actual instrument, but they want something that has a melody in it that's like, it feels like a line of thought or a line of speech that kind of is the centerpiece, is the
yeah.
subject of the scene.
Going into that too, like the vocal samples and what they're actually saying, it's like it wasn't really riveting, you know? Like
Yeah, they're kind
there's
of
just
fun,
Deeper Than Deep was funny, but it was like
but then it
no one
repeats
would
and
ever
there's
say
nothing
that. And
new.
yeah, yeah. And then
Yeah, it's kind of funny, but
lovin', yeah.
yeah, but there's not
Um,
a whole lot much like else outside of that. So
right, right. Yeah. Yeah.
scores.
Yeah, let's do scores. Ready?
Yep,
3, 2, 1. Boo.
boom. Yeah,
Production.
that's where the most work is needed. And then yeah, production is okay. I mean, again, it's a little bit buzzy. Balance wise, it's okay. And if you're going for that aesthetic of sort of like
Mhm.
2000s video store type thing or whatever it is, just that universe,
Yeah.
then this is fine. I
Yeah.
just don't think it sounds super modern.
Nope.
Um, and so there's definitely some room to grow if you wanted to go that direction. But
I agree. Everything sounds a little cheesy, a little dry. Which yeah, if that's what you're going for, it is what it is. But
oh, those claps, that the claps when they do like like
yeah.
they speed up or whatever
Yeah.
sounded very like
Artificial. Oh yeah.
cheesy, like really like out of place a little bit almost. Yeah, super
Yeah.
artificial.
Yeah. I remember you were saying that you liked the claps.
Well, I like the like main clap part on like the 2 and 4 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
That was like a nice sounding like simple clap, like pretty open, like straight down the middle, right on top of that kick. It sounded like
Yeah.
nice, well balanced. But then when the like grittier ones came out and they were like stacked and they were faster, it was like it sounded
Yeah.
just artificial.
I thought it was the same clap, but just played it faster, and it was just so stock sounding. But
Let's
yeah.
find out. I think it was down here. I don't know where it was. I can't
Yeah.
find it now.
It is what it is. We got it. There it
Oh,
is. That's like the same clap.
oh, maybe it is. It just all of that grittiness and
Yeah.
the high frequency and mid stuff somehow like stacks up there, and it's just like too rough. It's too much.
Yeah. Indeed.
But yeah, it's kind of overbearing.
It's like trying to be a build-up element, but it's the loudest thing in the mix too. So it's
Yeah, yeah, it's like
what are
not
we doing?
subtle. There's
Yeah.
no like crescendo to it. It's just like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like, here we go, guys. Here we go. All right. Anyways,
yeah,
production. I got a score. Do you?
yeah, me too.
3, 2, 1. Oh, my score didn't publish. There it is.
Nice.
Yep. And overall track total. Okay, I got my score. Do you?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, I could give this a 69 for sure. I'll stay at my
Yeah.
score, but I get it. I understand.
All
Real
right. Yeah.
recognizes real, as they would say.
Thanks for your track, Deep Kiss.
Yes, deeper than deep. Thank you, Isam. We appreciate you. It was fire. Up
Yeah.
to the level of a 59%, but hey, it got me grooving.
Yeah. No. Honestly,
I
like
want to hear more
you, I
music too. Yeah.
yeah, I think you've got a lot of skill in like arranging and finding sounds and producing and stuff. So definitely want to hear what else you've got. Send it through.
What's up, Alex Hazides? That can't be right. What's up, man? If you want to submit your song, use that website. We'd love to hear it. We kind of have a short queue today, but if you tip, we can get you in now, actually. So, tip, you can use that same form, $5 minimum. We can guarantee you play. This actually might be the last song we review because
I
we
think
got
it
to leave.
is. Yeah.
So, this is the chance, guys. We have Welly next, and we love Welly here. So if you guys want to, if you guys don't tip, it'll be Welly, and then we'll get to you guys in, unfortunately, 2 weeks from now when we're back.
3 weeks.
And you guys can submit the song here, save your spot, and then once we come back, you can swap out the song. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah,
We
uh,
should also say though, a couple things. One, if anybody wants to tip, tell us in the chat now, because otherwise we're going to go to the next track probably before you can get your tip through. So just tell us. Otherwise we'll go to Welly. But the other thing we should say is that we won't be on the stream for a couple weeks, but our probably more important thing will keep
yes,
running, which is the Fast Track platform. So that's
yep,
like the main thing that we've been working on. That's who we are. Link in the chat there. You can sign up on our homepage, and there will be a new homepage coming very soon, probably within a day or so. And we've got a whole system, and Black is signed up for it. So Black, use the platform, and yeah, there's a ton of new updates.
yeah. I
We
should
don't have
probably
our
talk with you
updates.
actually. Yeah,
Yeah, we don't have our updates page up yet, but we've been addressing like feature requests. We have like 50 or so users in the product that have been giving us feedback, and we've made 20 we've pushed 27 releases since February.
yeah,
So there's a lot of stuff that's been improved and is different. But the idea is that you can organize your music projects, invite collaborators with different levels of access. People can you can organize versions of your tracks, and then people can comment on those with timestamps. So collaborators can give you feedback. You can talk back and forth, and then
yeah,
you can also create tasks to keep track of what you have to do when create deadlines, assign people, everyone gets notifications. So just a central place to manage your music and your team,
mhm,
and a whole bunch of other features that we're working on to make it even more useful. But in the meantime, we've got a closed beta right now, and you can join it if you want. Just let us know, like reach out to us.
mhm,
And we've been slowly letting people in, getting
yes,
feedback, getting your ideas for what you want to see us
mhm,
develop, and just trying to make the most helpful platform for organizing your music.
yes.
And
So
I know a couple of you use Untitled, and we will be better than Untitled. Just
yes,
wait.
mark our words. Yeah, and some
Yeah.
feature sets we definitely have that Untitled doesn't, but
Oh
there's some
yeah.
things that Untitled does really well. But yeah, Black, like from the main updates from our interview is like it works like pretty well now instead of some of the stuff that we ran into. So yeah,
Oh
maybe
yeah.
sometime
Black
we
was
can
the
talk.
first user actually.
Yeah, we had a lot of bugs during his stuff.
Yeah. The
So
early days trying to rush it out.
yeah, but now it actually works. Welly asked a good question, kind of like a layup here. What can we do with the platform? So Josh talked about it in a broader sense. Maybe just like features here. You can upload your tracks to projects. You can have multiple tracks per project. Each track, you can have different versions. And within the versions, you can do time-stamped comments. Um, and you can share your tracks and versions with other collaborators. They can have different permissions, like say upload permission or deleting permission or comment only, view only, stuff like that. You could share with a public link. Um, like Josh said, you can assign tasks specific to tracks or at the project level as well. And there's a notification system. People get emailed so they won't forget it. There's due dates so people get reminded. All of that stuff. So it's the first feature set that we built. It's the project management feature set of FastTrack. So that's what you can do right now. If you guys are interested, use that website link to sign up for the beta. Um, and he's advertising himself. But anyways, can I link any music? If
I
you
think he's talking about
the stream,
collabing with people or something.
yes, yes. If you mean the stream and no. We require you to upload it so that way we can give you scores. We can upload the waveform onto our overlay here, and if you sign up as a user, the sign up process is much quicker. Submission process is much quicker. Um, and yeah, so we have room for one song. I don't know if anybody has tipped. Let me see. If not, we'll do
Nope.
wellies and get out of here.
Yeah, we'll do Welly.
All right, Welly, we got to do this. I got to do this in 10 minutes, so we'll do it. But
Hopefully it's
Welly
not a
is
6 minute song and it's like 2:19.
okay. Yeah, knowing Welly, he's not gonna pump out a 6 minute song. Think about
Yeah.
my life. Prod EC. Their role is songwriter and freestyle artist. Again with the freestyle. Track genre is hip hop. West Coast hip hop. West Coast sample flip. Different type of song you haven't heard from me before. Smooth shit. Having fun, showing some versatility. Let me know how I can improve this. Okay, fire. He's
Sweet.
on that improvement grind. Cool. This is Welly, Prod EC. 3, 2, 1. You ready?
Yep, let's do it.
I should have done that before counting, but
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Purchase your tracks
Ooh, a lot of high frequencies.
I know
Ow.
you hate me, that's
What the fuck was
alright.
that?
I know how you feeling when you look up in my eyes. Know
Hold
you
on, hold
tired
on.
of these.
What the fuck was that sound,
A
Willie?
lot of high frequencies.
Wait, there was like
It
a
was a vocal,
literal.
right?
No, there was like a there was like a jump scare. Did you
I
hear
think
that?
it was
Hold
just
on.
a vocal with a bunch of stuff.
Purchase your tracks
I know you
That
hate
like
me.
reverse symbol. Did you hear that on the
Oh,
left ear?
that thing?
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard that too, but
that
the
scared me.
vocal was painful.
All right, let's hear it. Sorry, Willie. Sorry, let's hear it.
Purchase your tracks
I know you hate me, that's alright. I know how you feeling when you look up in my eyes. Know you tired of these bums all around you, no surprise. Nah, you don't gotta lie, no, I've always been your type. And when you on the
Little ahead
flight,
of the
no,
beat
you've been
there.
thinking about me in my life. I've been out somewhere seeing many thoughts on your mind. You can hit me up, I'll show you all the sights. Don't worry about the passion, I'm past it, we all change with time. If you are in my city, hit me up. Try and find a man like me, yeah, good luck. Either way, don't give a fuck. Always knew I've been number one. In the end, yeah, I'ma get the dub. No, I'm only going up to the top. Me and my bros running up, we cannot stop. No, I cannot slow up or fold up. Hit the gas, I'm in a rush. You don't understand, you think I do too much. I don't think I do enough. Yeah, I do a lot. Like I said in the first song, do this till I ride. I can fuck with a lame or a snake, they get chops. If they play, then they pay. No, they can't fuck with us. No, they can't fuck with us. Yeah, or me or you. If you're down for me, then you know I'm down for you. Baby, I'm just being me, I don't really gotta prove who I am now compared who I'm used to. If you trippin', that's on you. Yeah, and that's alright. Know how you feeling when you look up in my eyes. Know you tired of these bums all around you, no surprise. Nah, you don't gotta lie, no, I always been your type. And when you on the flight, no, you've been thinking about me in my life. I've been out somewhere seeing many thoughts on your mind. You can hit me up, I'll show you all the sights. Don't worry about the passion, I'm past it, we all change with time. If you are in my city, hit me up. Try and find a man like me, yeah, good luck. Either way, don't give a fuck. Always knew I've been number one. In the end, yeah, I'ma get the dub. No, I'm only going up to the top. Me and my bros running up, we cannot stop. No, I cannot slow up or fold up. Hit the gas, I'm in a rush. You don't understand, you think I do too much. I don't think I do enough. Yeah, I do a lot. Like I said in the first song, do this till I ride. I can fuck with a lame or a snake, they get chops. If they play, then they pay. No, they can't fuck with us. No, they can't fuck with us.
That was Welly. Something new. Think about my life. Josh, what do you got to say?
Well, Andon Zhao is saying must be hard to diss people when you react. I'm like, let's see about that.
Let's go, boy. Going
No,
Kendrick
I'm
J.
not
Cole
going
on
to
this.
diss you. I'm not going to just diss you, but I mean, I have a lot of thoughts for like improvements here.
Go for it.
I think, well, first of all, that high frequency thing, the beginning is just like not it. Not
Wait, with
acceptable.
the purchase my tracks tag? Yeah, that's what Welly is talking about in the chat. That's what that
Yeah,
voice was.
that's
It's like
that's what that was. Okay.
purchase the tracks here. It's like, ah, damn it.
So loud, so
Yeah.
fucking bright and loud. Like EQ that thing down.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was like, what the hell? And then I think,
Bro.
I guess in both categories, like in terms of the delivery and the production, there are things I think, and maybe you have thoughts on this too, Chris, but it sounded like he's ahead of the beat a lot. Like a lot of it feels like it's rushing. And especially when things cut in, those also feel abrupt and like too close to the stuff that's going out.
When you say cut in, do you mean like his vocal?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I agree with you at very specific time points. I think for the most part, you're correct that he's like somewhat ahead of the beat. There are some points where I think it's too much, but there is a genre. Oh, fuck, what is it? Kind of like plug and B, where that's kind of a thing where they do what is it, punching in. So like that's like you literally as you're finishing a bar, you punch in the next bar,
Yeah.
and you
No,
also
I know
deliver
about
it
that.
somewhat fast. It should still be in pocket. Pocket is very key.
Yeah, it's about pocket.
Which I think he does hit sometimes. I do agree that sometimes it's too fast.
Is that Detroit style? Do they do that?
Detroit style, like scam rapping or like what's his name, fucking Babytron. Yes, they do that. They do that.
Oh, now I'm thinking about Jet's Pizza.
Yeah, is that Detroit? I didn't realize.
Yeah,
Decent.
yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like me going to the toilet complaining with an auto tune. Damn,
We
this guy going crazy. Detroit style.
Same tone all the way. Yeah,
Yeah,
well, I
it
think
is
I
pretty
actually, now that I
monotone.
think
It is
about
pretty
it,
monotone.
yeah, I think a little more variation in your tone could help. But
Oh, for sure. I think so too. I mean, Welly, you're talking about versatility, but the tone and the pitch was the same. And actually, like from other stuff that you send me, you at least have like a very catchy melody that's happening. And maybe you are kind of going for more of like a rap shit here. Like you don't need a melody for this kind of song. It's a West Coast beat. The beat itself, it's got some crazy things going on and some interesting timbres. But you as a vocalist, like I wasn't too captivated with the melody because there was no melody. The flow was like decent. Sometimes there was points where it was too far ahead of the beat. And like the lyrical content, I don't know, it was kind of like just like braggadocio, and I didn't really get much out of it. It was kind of also hard to hear with everything going on, and for me, the beat was like there's this reverse cymbal that's going in my left ear that's like "Wee," that literally sounds like grating. Like I don't know if you put that in there or if this EC guy put that in there, but he's sabotaging whoever's rapping on the beat because it makes it a literal pain to listen to. Like that thing
yeah,
hurts. It's like a you know the beeping sound when you have a hearing test and like raise your left hand if it's the left ear, but if it was like max volume, that's like what that sounded like, and it was just like, oh, I did not like that. So yeah, I don't know.
there's no production on this. Not the pacer test. Oh my god,
I just meant no auto rapping because I usually do melody. No, no production, no this. Not the pacer test. No, not the pacer test. Yeah, it's different.
that's
But
funny.
anyways,
Different
uh,
beeping.
that's my thing. I like that you're trying new styles. I think it could work, but uh, yeah, I'd like to hear a little more variation just all around. Flow wise, I'd like to hear more variation. The thing about the Detroit style and like people like Babytron, for example, you can hear what he's saying like the first time. Like so the enunciation's very, very much there. There's a little bit more energy, so you can like really make out what he's saying. And like the lyrical content is like in Babytron's case, very hilarious and very like witty. So like you'll just be catching bars and bars and bars, and it's very entertaining to listen to. And that's what he does. Like he doesn't really do like a melody, you know. If he's just spitting, he's spitting. And it's the flow that you come back for, it's the funny bars that you come back for. It's like very clever. With what you're doing, Welly, I don't hear that at this version, you know. And like when I listen to a typical Welly song, at the very least I'll get is like a good flow and like a good melody. Maybe there's like kind of this braggadocio that's happening in the vocals, which is fine. But with this one, I don't get the kind of two things I was hoping for. So, and that's fine. You can branch out, and you should branch out. But this is like what I would look for if you were trying to do a track like this. So, yeah, keep trying. Josh, do you have anything to say?
No, I think it just might be a case of like don't get carried away too fast with just putting something down and then kind of being locked into running with it.
Mhm.
I think this could have used just a little bit more planning around like what do you want to say here? Like are the lines individually all good? Is the flow good? Like are you getting it right as you're tracking it? Just like being a little more meticulous as you go through this to record it instead of just trying to go as fast as you can and get something on
Yeah,
paper and then say it's the best thing ever. Like it definitely needs more thought in terms of, and I don't know what you did exactly in terms of production here, or if you did any, but I think there's a lot of problems with stuff just being stacked on top of each other and all of the mid range and highs building up. There's like a guitar melody thing in there that's totally buried underneath like that chorus that won't shut the fuck up. Like they just kind of never shut up like the whole time. It's not to
what's
say
the
they shouldn't
chorus?
be in there, but
Let me see.
the vocalists.
Too much, I don't think I do
Oh
enough.
God, that freaking reverse like symbol, man.
Yeah, I think it's later that I'm talking about. Let me go to it.
You've been thinking about me in my life. I've been out somewhere seeing many
You
thoughts
hear
on
that?
your mind. You can hit me up, I'll show you all the sights. Don't worry
And,
about the
and you sort of hear that little guitar melody like pop out every once in a while,
Yeah.
but you don't get any like pleasing timbre from it because it's so low in the mix and there's no space for any of that stuff. Like it's all just stacked on top of each other. There's so much high end.
Mhm.
So yeah, Black said that sound is too bright. It's actually offensive. Um, it just doesn't serve the track or the layers that you've got well. Like when it's not produced or mixed, I know you have to do that still, but that's part of this. I think right now it also feels like your vocals just sitting on top of it. Like,
Mm.
yeah, you got the beat from someone, rapped on it, all good. Like that's that call it a day. Versus like really making sure that it's part of the track and that your flow is good and that your lyrics are good and just like giving a little bit more attention to detail throughout the whole thing. Looking in the mirror and saying like, is this really good? Is this actually the best I can do? Because I don't think this is the best that you can do. You've sent
No,
us
I
other
think it's
stuff,
far from
and
it,
there's been
actually.
stuff that both of us have been really impressed with. But maybe it's at the beginning, like early stages, and you just need to put more time and some revisions into it. But I personally would recommend that you try to see if you can clean up that track a little bit, maybe before you even rap on it, and then probably I would say retrack it, like, and think about if you want to like change your lyrical content to make it more appealing or unique or like you sort of maybe like temper the braggadocio a little bit just so it stays interesting and not like, oh,
Well, you
this
can
is somebody
have
who just.
braggadocio that's interesting. Like that's
Yeah, you
fine.
definitely can. You definitely can. But if it's just like the same stock stuff we've all heard before, it's like this guy's not any different. Like, why
Mm.
should I believe you then? Right.
Yeah.
So
Well, if
you
you
got
kind
to
of think
inject.
about it, it's like if I'm taking away the melody and I'm taking away variation and flow, all I have left is lyrical content to keep my listener satisfied. The beat for this in this case hurts to listen to, so it's not doing for you, right? Sorry,
It keeps
this
doing
would be what it is. So, like, literally, the only saving grace that this song could have at this point that you sent to us was, oh, I hope his lyrical content was good, and it, or at least like a standout, but it wasn't there. Um, yeah, so I mean, I would add on to Josh's list there. Make sure the beat doesn't hurt to listen to, because like Black said, that reverse symbol thing like literally hurts. Like it's distracting. It's offensive. Yeah. So, um, yeah, I want to see where this goes for sure. It's a new Welly style, but I think there's some work to do with this for sure. So, yeah, it's 6:33. Let's go through these scores. I have something for
More
vibes. Do you have,
scores, yeah.
a score? And it's all
Yeah.
love, Welly. And he put in and said critique is all part of the process. So I appreciate that attitude, and I don't want to go in on one of my friends' songs on a live stream, but it is what it is. So yeah, I have a score. You do?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, you put it even lower than me.
When it
I
hurts to
just
listen
wanted
to,
to.
it's like yeah.
It's true. I just wanted to be able to say it's 21, not Savage.
Ah, I see. I see. Got it. Got it. Very nice.
Sorry, sorry, Welly.
Back on your hater shit again. No, just kidding.
Yeah, well, that's he said
Content. Yeah.
earlier in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and well, we talked about it already, but
Right. Score.
it's got to be interesting. The track's got to be good. Your delivery has to be like stylish, right? Like
Yeah.
instead of kind of random.
Kind of, well, yeah. Well, it's like non-random. It's like very deterministic. Actually, it's like the same flow, same note. Um, and I think there was like it might have been a hook, but the lines that were repeated a couple times, and it's only a 2-minute song. So, I do like the beat.
It's alright, I know how you feeling when you look up in my eyes. Know you
Oh my
tired
god,
of these
ouch!
bums
Okay, I can't
already.
even like compliment the fucking beat. I was like, I like this weird acid bass that it has. Like, it's like a very interesting timbre, but God, it hurts to listen to. The fucking beat hurts. I can't even compliment it. So fuck it. I have a score for content. Do you?
Yeah, I do.
3, 2, 1. Yeah.
And
Pretty
then
developed production.
production. Yeah, I think we talked about it. It's like harsh things kind of step on each other a lot, and your vocals very dry and kind of like yeah, I don't know, it just needs to be mixed and produced, I think. And it has to be like the track itself needs to be like at a stem level, not just like you're gonna apply a filter to this track that you bought for cheap or something like that. I don't know exactly what the situation here, but yeah, it definitely needs to be like better produced. Or if you can't get that, like even just get a different track. I don't know.
Yep. I don't know if that EC guy put in that fucking reverse symbol, but holy shit, not a good. If y'all do like this song, y'all check out my other music. It's way different. I'm just testing some shit out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, we like your
it's
other
hard to
music.
do a new
Please,
style.
yeah, please test some stuff out. Older song too. Yeah, I don't know if it's released, but this is like the feedback we. If we were in the studio with you, Welly, this is what I tell you. So, um, yeah, production. I have a score. Do you?
Yeah,
3, 2, 1.
nice.
It
69
hurts.
and D.
It
Yeah.
literally hurts. Okay. I have a score for a track total. Do you?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Yeah.
10 out of 10. 10 out of
I'll
10.
just put a D. 10 out of 10, 10
Um,
out of 10, baby. Yeah, it's a development.
yep.
There's a lot of work that needs to be done on this, I think. I'm excited
Yeah,
for
it
a
could
new
be a
Welly,
start.
but yeah.
Could be a start, and like we said, you've got a lot of good stuff. So definitely want to hear how you can apply those skills to
Mhm.
this, and just also hear more stuff from you that maybe that you're more comfortable with. I mean, it's good to get feedback either way. That's kind of the dichotomy here, is that like it's actually most useful for you guys usually if it's stuff that's like really in progress, so you know where you can improve. But it's also fun to send the stuff that's really great, because then you have a chance at top tier track. So both are useful. Always welcome stuff that's in progress, and hopefully it's helpful at the very least. And we don't really mean to diss you, but sometimes we gotta.
Nah, bro, it's still going. I got like 100 unreleased songs, 400 unreleased beats. Crazy.
He's got a vault.
He literally does. He's been having a vault
Crazy.
actually. Yeah. I hate. I'm just kidding. Black ATL in the chat. Call me a hater, but it is what it is, bro. It's
Oh yeah,
whatever.
I'm the good cop. Well, Welly, I'm the good cop here. Remember
Oh
that.
shit! I forgot you could do rain. I'm
You
so sad.
see, Chris is in the
I am, bro.
rainstorm.
You see, we got to get it up here.
It
We got to get the
follows
vibes
him.
here. All right, guys. I gotta
Nice.
go. So let's bring it up.
All right. Thanks everyone for joining. Short stream. Unfortunately, we will be back, and we'll be back for many weeks in a row when we come back. But we're not going to be here for the next 2 because of personal reasons.
Mhm.
Not to do any doxing. But yeah, follow us on Twitch so you get notified when we go live again. Join our Discord so you can chat there in the meantime, send stuff, get other people's feedback, whatever you want. We've got a platform that we're building that we've got some users in, and we'd love to have you in it as well and to give us your suggestions. So if you are interested in signing up for the beta, a lot of you are already users because you signed up through the stream. But if you want access, all you have to do is let us know. So just like message us on Instagram or Discord or whatever, and we'll find a time to meet up with you and get you in the product, get your feedback, and hopefully it's helpful to have all your projects, tracks, versions, comments, collaborators, tasks, and all that stuff in one place. So that's what we're building. Excited for what's to come, and appreciate everyone joining. We'll
Sorry,
see
I'm
you again
chatting up. Yep.
in a
Thanks,
few
guys.
weeks.
Peace.
Yep. Peace.
All
Have a
right.
good one,
Bye.
everyone. Bye.